Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Geraldine. If you're coming here for the first time, this is Kitchen Treats. Today we'll be making an African salad, Abacha, ncha, whatever you call it. And I would say, I'll quickly add that I'll be making it with the ingredients available to me. So do feel free to make it with what you have at your disposal, following the steps I'll be taking here. Let's go. So the first thing I'll be doing is to spice and grill my fish. If you have a dry fish or stock fish, whatever fish you want to use, this is the point where you get them ready. This is the main ingredient in the African salad, Abacha, cassava flakes. And we have our onions, oba, fresh vegetables, prawns, and the rest of the ingredients I will list in the description box. The next thing I'll be doing is to bring out the quantity of abacha I need and then go ahead to soak it in hot water. This will make it soft. What I did, however, is to strain it almost immediately because I didn't want it to be too soft. Here I'm adding some fresh palm oil. Allow it to warm up a little bit, then go ahead and get in the onions. I noticed that the oil got hotter than I wanted, so I just took it off the cooktop. In goes the fresh prawns. So I'll let this cook a little bit before adding the other ingredients. This is what it's looking like. I'm doing this on quite a low heat. Here goes some salt. Next, I'll be adding some utazi leaf and fresh pepper. Some ehuru and some crayfish. The rest of the crayfish will go in a lot later. I just added some stock cubes and then gave the whole thing a good mix. Then it's time to add the cassava flakes, abacha. I'll be doing this in 2 parts. I think I need to get you closer to see what's happening in this pot. I'll first mix in half of the abacha and see if I need to add more or not. This will depend on how wet or dry I want it to be. If you make abacha before, you probably know what I'm talking about. As you can see here, it's the sauce. It still has a lot of sauce on it, so I'll add the rest of the abacha and mix in. There seems to be a lot of mixing in this recipe, huh? That is abacha for you. You just mix and mix for dear life. And this is what it looks like at this point. So next I'll be adding the obaka. Just remember to check the description box for the details of all these ingredients. Go ahead and mix everything together. Mix and mix and mix. Next thing I'll be adding is the ungo. This is the much I'll be using. So I'll just carefully sieve in the fluid. The ungo serves to kind of bind everything together in a way. I don't know how to explain that. After I had given it a good mix, I went ahead to cover it up and let it sit on a very low heat for the next few minutes while I do a quick clean. Instead of Anara leaves, as we usually use in Africa, I'll be using this Ruccola leaves. I did find out from a friend some time ago about this, and it tasted exactly like the Anara leaves. It's a perfect substitute, I must say. Instead of garnishing directly with raw onions, I love to just add it at the end of the whole thing, just so we get a little bit of heat from the food, so that way it's not totally raw, but at the same time you get that crunchy feeling, if that makes any sense. So I just mixed in the onions and I went ahead to serve the food. Remember our fish from the beginning of this video. And lastly, the Ruccola leaves. Food is ready. I hope someone finds this helpful. Thank you once again for tuning in. And I'll see you in my next one. Remember to subscribe if you are not already subscribed, and hit the notification sign. That way you always know whenever I upload. See you soon.